Nick, what's that? You're a U.S. congressman? And you want me to teach you something about pollution in America? I guess I could do that. Well, I'll tell you then. America's current environmental status poorly affects our agriculture, our wildlife, our economy, and our health. Congress should spend their money on protecting our environment.
Poor air quality threatens not only the well-being of people that live in the city, but our long-term productivity as well, especially in terms of the quality of life. Vegetation changes, less tourism, discouraged foreign investments, must I go on? Our economy is in no condition for this nonsense.
So what are some health problems that are affected by pollution?
Some of the health problems that affect people here with this pollution problem is premature death with people who have heart or lung disease, non-fatal heart attacks, irregular heartbeat, aggravated asthma, decreased lung function, and increased respiratory issues. And this just increases more healthcare problems, which is already an issue here in the United States. All those fine particles in the chemicals that are released into the atmosphere can suspend in the air and travel long distances across the whole world, across the whole nation, and they will take a very, very long time to be either absorbed into organisms or just stay in the air, and the pollution sticks around for a very long time and just doesn't go away.
Now look at this, Rick. Here's a fact. I'm going to pull this one out of my you-know-where, alright? The average adult breathes 3,000 gallons of air per day. Now think about it, Rick. That's a lot of air coming in and out of us. And it leaves kind of a resin. If you were to run wind in an air tunnel up against a wall and it was kind of wet, it would leave water. Now the same thing happens in our lungs. And it hits that and makes resin in our lungs. And that resin can be scraped up into a little ball. Now think of that tiny little ball as a representation of our pollution in America. Now these balls are being made in everyone's lungs every day.
Obviously, in the world right now, and in the United States, there are people that don't believe the environment and the pollution going on is really important. So here's Jack Walton with some more information.
Yes, I believe that Congress should invest majority of money being spent on the environment into our army, because environment cannot ensure us a healthy lifestyle or ensure that we continue to live as a population. If we invest more into the army, we can protect ourselves from invaders. Warming is not actually occurring. This is something that happens every 2,000 years. The Earth either extremely heats itself or cools down extremely. Based on my recent studies found through Ice Age 2 and 3, that states with quality environments have a lower employment rate. Compared to states with harsh environment conditions, they have a higher employment rate because people are inside working instead of going out into the environment where air quality is poor and they may attract disease.
One more time.
So how do you think Congress should begin dealing with this problem?
Well, Rick, I'll tell you. I think Congress should spend more of their time and money towards efficient alternatives to energy sources such as wind turbines or hydroelectricity, and also money for research on an alternative for oil, because realistically oil is not helping us in any way besides polluting the environment. Grooch.